So here he is, Richard Sherman, talking live, answering some reporters' questions just outside of Seattle.
I was going to.
Richard, how much of you has enjoyed the sort of process of the backlash and all that to sort of maybe add fuel to your fire just to see how things unravel there?
Well, I mean, it is what it is. And, things like that happen, and you deal with the consequences of it. You deal with people's opinions. I mean, I've come from a place where it's all adversity. So what's a little bit more? What's a little bit more of people telling you what you can't do, what you're not going to do, what you've done. And, it's always a little bit more of that. But, it's fine to me.
Are you surprised that it blew up the way it did?
Yeah, I'm really surprised by that. If I would have really known it was going to blow up like that, I probably would have approached it differently. Just in terms of the way it took away from my teammates' great games. Cam Chancellor played a fantastic football game. Had an interception. Huge plays in the game, and played almost a perfect ball game. Marshawn ran for freaking beast mode, ran for 100 yards plus. Had a great touchdown run, and Bobby had 15 tackles. So many people played so many great games that you would think the stories would be about them. And so that's the only thing I feel kind of regretful about.
What's it more, the backlash or all the support that you've gotten as well?
I think the backlash, because I think the support came after the backlash, because everybody was surprised by it. I think I was a little surprised by it, because we're talking about football here, and a lot of people took it a little further than football, and I guess some people showed how far we've really come in this day and age, and it was kind of profound, kind of what happened, and people's opinions and things of that nature, because. I was on a football field, showing passion. Maybe it was misdirected. Maybe, things may have been immature. Things could have been worded better. But this is on a football field. I wasn't committing any crimes, doing anything illegal. I was showing passion after a football game. I didn't have time to sit there and contemplate, what am I going to say? But the people behind computer screens that are typing had all the time in the world to contemplate everything they're going to say and articulate it exactly like they wanted to. And some of it was, I'm sure they were pretty embarrassed about.
Richard, last year when you went, by the way, the use of articulate to lots of people behind their computer screens is nice, because most of them don't articulate. Last year you went to your old high school and you talked to the kids. Now getting into the Super Bowl, is that message going to ring even more true with your old neighborhood and those kids?
I hope so. I really hope it resonates a little more with them, because there's no limits to what you can do. I think, regardless of how bizarre sometimes my story gets, especially in times like this, it's still remarkable, how a kid from Compton, a kid from humble beginnings, and the story can resonate for any kid coming from humble beginnings, or even whatever beginnings you come from. Just understand that your circumstances don't dictate your future. Your circumstances don't control your limits. You're limitless. You're a limitless person. You're limited by your faith, your abilities, your trust in yourself, your hard work. You can do as much as you want to do. If you go to school and you get good grades, you work as hard as you can. If you don't have the materials, the school books, the things like that, now people can help you with. There'll be always people out there that want to help kids like that, and I'm trying to help as many as I can. But to not go out there and work as hard as you can and give yourself the best possible chance to be successful, you're doing yourself a disservice, and that's really what I want the kids to know.
Richard, I'm sure you've seen the pictures and video from Media Day during Super Bowl week. With what you've been through in the last 72 hours, can you imagine what that'll be?
I really can't. But, I imagine it's going to be fun, and I'll embrace it, and I'll have my teammates there, and we'll enjoy the moment, man. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience for us, and we've worked hard to get here. Nothing was given to us. You have to earn your way here, so it'll be well deserved for the whole team. Sorry.
I saw that Hank Aaron tweeted to you last night.
Oh, man, there were countless individuals. Hank Aaron was one of them. There were countless players that reached out. Obviously, family members, a lot of friends who I hadn't talked to in a while reached out with support, and I appreciate all of it. You appreciate having great people in your corner and great coaches like David Shaw, in your corner, and people just that really appreciate you as a human and really know who you are and what you stand for, and aren't as quick to judge, because they really have an in-depth view of who I am and what I'm about.
Richard, what does Peyton do that is just really unique that nobody else does, that you guys just haven't seen before?
Well, he really it's as if he's an offensive coordinator out there. At any given time, he can change any play, any protection, any scheme. You know, schematically, you
All right, sorry, Seattle fans, we're going to pull away, but we got what we